Hello there. How are you doing? So, I was busy working today. I wasn't working the whole time. I also relaxed some, but I just working. I have my room here, and I have a desk, and I have a air purifier, and I was just thinking, I have not heard the tinnitus all day, uh, and so I went around the corner to the bathroom and closed the door and turned off the fan. And sure enough, it's there, and it's pretty loud. It's just with the sound in the background that I have now. I've gotten so used to it that I don't know how to say it. I don't notice it. It's just not. It's not there. Now, after I went to the bathroom and closed the door and listened for it, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty darn loud. Now I hear it a little better because I stopped and thought about it. But that's pretty cool, huh? To get to that point where, you just don't notice it. I mean, that's with the caveat that I've always got at least some sound in the background. I'm not in a totally quiet room. Um, it might be a bridge I might try to cross again at some point in the future. Is could I get to where I don't even notice it when there's no noise? I don't know if that would be possible, but it's pretty cool just knowing that I could get to that point. I mean, going from a place where before it was absolutely just terrible, and I heard it all the time, and I hated it, and I couldn't deal with it, and I would I had the sound of the shower, which almost exactly, the same pitch as my tinnitus, and I had the laptop, and I carried it around everywhere I went, and I kept it right next to me, and I slept with it just right above the bed. I situated my bed so I could put a table there, and then have the laptop, within a few inches or less than a foot of my head, so that I could hear the sound of the shower and not the tinnitus. And where when I slept, all my life I slept with a pillow. I just sort of wrapped around my head like this when I slept, and that kept everything really quiet, But and I always slept on my side. But when I got the tinnitus, you have to cover one ear in order to sleep on your side. So I had to learn completely how to sleep in a different position on my back all the time with the laptop above my head. Now it kind of happens slowly, but I naturally will sleep on basically my both sides and my back. And when I get on my side, I hear the noise inside. The noise there. I can hear it. I can hear it now. But it's just gotten so just commonplace. I don't. Yeah, okay. There's a sound there, and I just go on to sleep, and it's not a big deal. So yeah, so that's pretty good. I mean, I remember it was even when I was starting to shoot the videos on this channel within the last, 6 months? I'm not sure when I started. I was so excited one day because I was able to take a nap with no noise in the room. And now I totally could do that. I don't choose to do it, but I could. Maybe I should try again. I don't know. But I've just made a lot of progress. But it started about January, in the first 10 days of January of 2021. And you can look back when I started this channel. This is now, almost 17 months later, And I only started getting, where I was feeling pretty good when, maybe 10 months or more into it. So I hear it now, but I don't really care. And I guess at one stage it was like, I don't really care, but I hear it all the time. Now I'm getting to the stage where it's like, I don't really care. And I don't really care so much so that I just don't even like think about it. It's like out of my mind. So I don't mean to sound pompous or like, hey, I'm so great because I've conquered tinnitus or something, you know. I wish I didn't have it, and I wish other people didn't have it either. And I wish it wasn't so, you know, destructive on people when they're trying to just live their life and they've got this new thing. But I do hope that, you know, you'll come to know that it's possible to habituate and to just, it's just something you don't care about, you don't think about, you don't worry about it. It's part of your life, but it's so out of your mind that it's not something you're just having to get along with because, well, there's no other way. You've got it. It's more like you don't even have to think that way because it's just something that you don't even think about anymore. So it doesn't bother you at all. I'm not going to say it doesn't bother me in the slightest, but it's just, there's a lot of other things that are maybe more troublesome to me than the tinnitus now. So, okay, well, that's my video for today. And I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, hang in there, and you know, try not to care about it so much, and get your mind on some other things. Yep.